And in the meanwhile, let's touch base with the management of Blue Star air conditioning major. The company has posted a disappointing set of numbers with an absolute decline in the bottom line coupled with a dip in profitability. The expectation on whether this performance is here to stay, or will the summer season really change the fortunes of the company given the boost in the overall demand? Satish Jamdar, who's the managing director, joins us to tell us more about how things may pan out. Mr. Jamdar, thanks very much for taking out the time. Give us a sense of how you see the current summer season panning out in terms of overall demand on the back of numbers that have not really been encouraging for you.
Yes. Firstly, good morning, Tanveer and Neeraj. Indeed, yes, the results are disappointing. Can I speak a little more how it all happened so that you get a little bit of idea? If you need to look at the whole year, H1 was actually our top line growth was first 2 quarters 20-25%, and it was the second half it seemed to slow down. Essentially because our segment 1, if you see, has dropped, and this is the business which is linked to commercial construction, infrastructure, telecom. It's our projects and our major business, really 65% of our revenues from there. You look at segment 2 and 3, they've done reasonably well for the whole year. In fact, they've grown both on top line and bottom line. And the other important thing, they're also beginning to play a larger role. So I think it's a bit of a de-risking that's happening where all our segments seem to then play a larger role in the coming years. Just to go back then, I'll start with PAT. Our PAT dropped more than the PBT because the tax rate went up. That's because the Himachal plan, which is now 5 years, we had a tax holiday in Himachal that ended meaning 100% tax rebate has now gone down to 30%. We wanted to have another plan coming up because the scheme is still on, but due to the downturn we deferred that, and we actually have commissioned that plant now in April. We wanted the whole 5 years to come on. So there's 5 years now available for us to utilize this new plan, which will help at the PAT level.
Right. Given all the factors that have impacted your results this time around, how do you expect things to change? One, on the sales front, where which is a direct the relation over there directly is to demand, and the upcoming summer season will perhaps answer that. And the other aspect is on your margins. Raw material costs have gone up, and your interest costs have also gone up.
Yes,
so could you
that's correct. That's correct. You got those big figures correct. So one is demand, Tanveer. I don't know whether I have a crystal glass to look at and say what will be. People are saying that there's a bit of a slowdown. The GDP, everyone is downgrading now from 9% to. So I don't have an idea how it'll go. But for our businesses, it'll depend on the segments that grow. Our consumer-facing products, segments like room ACs, the refrigeration business is all growing, is doing well. In fact, it's been growing last year also. Our segment 3 actually is likely to grow even better, and it's a good one because our margins are better there. It's a good contributor to the bottom line. So that will happen. A lot will depend on how segment 1 grows, depending on the construction and the infrastructure happening. Telecom, I do not see much happening this year. At least so far, I'm not seeing any signs of revival. Everyone is sort of waiting for operation costs to be low, and there's not much of investment. So we sort of assume that telecom won't grow. We'll focus on others. So maybe the only way now is to put our accent more on areas that are growing, like hospitality, hospitals, hotels, and things like that, which are growing faster, educational institutes. So we are seeing these areas as likely growth drivers rather than the traditional construction, which I'm not sure how long it will take because I can't read that. But all I can say is we need to diversify into other things, which we have done, and we have started moving in that way. That's one. On the margin side, I think the inflation, it was bad in the first half. I think it's still there, but I see it slightly better than before. I think a little more control. They're hoping a good monsoon, everyone says, should help because the food price and others should go down. But if interest rates and fuel prices are hiked again, then I don't know what will happen. So it's a bit of a iffy. I mean, I'm talking on the environment side. So, but this is what will affect all companies, not just Blue Star. So we got to be ready for corrections as we go along. I'm a little more optimistic that perhaps the country has made a switch and everyone's now back to looking at how to grow the country, and I think that will result in something better in the coming months. May not be immediately in Q1, but certainly in the rest of the year. So we are gearing up. By the way, we've done a lot of investments on the future of the company. The R&D investments have happened. We have got in-house recognition for R&D. By the way, that also helps us on some tax benefits, things like that. So things are moving. Though the results have been disappointing, we are not looking at something that won't improve. That's the way we are looking at it.
All right. Mr. Jamdar, out of time completely, a one-word answer.
Yeah.
Before the summer season, are you looking at price increases?
We already have raised prices some weeks back. We will watch the situation. Needed. What's happened is I believe there are a lot of stocks in the market because most of the majors who thought of a good summer haven't got a good summer, because I think the summer got delayed. Right now people are saying the monsoons may get delayed, so it all depends how the summer season extends and how hot it gets, because that's when the window splits sell the most in the residential segment. So we are ready. We have stocks. We have stocks which are at lower prices. We bought them earlier, and we are reasonably in good position to use that. We also went into the retail market, as you remember, telling you I think last time in February. So that's a new area that we opened up for our business growth in the room air conditioner business. So these are signs that we are in any case growing more than the competition is this summer because of these steps we took.
And we wish you all the best for that, Mr. Jamdar. Thanks so much for taking the time out and joining us. That's the Blue Star on their earnings. Not the best quarter, but the management hopes that the things will improve trading. Take a break on that note, come back and talk to more management.